Hi friends, hi YouTube. If you're new here, hi, my name is Nikki. I love fun, bright, colorful makeup. I love indie makeup, and I love color stories that don't necessarily go together. And I would love to have you subscribe if you haven't already, but if you do, if you don't, it is what it is. I enjoy it every time we end up spending together. If you do not subscribe, I hope your favorite eyeshadow breaks. And then you can't fix it, so, you know. I guess you better stay then. You don't want that happening. But anyways, today we're going to be playing with some of the Green Goddess collection from BellaBeauteBar. I have swatches. I have a tutorial, some first impressions. We are playing with the palette. We're playing with the highlighter. You know, we're doing some good stuff with this stuff. So if you want to see how I created this gorgeous look right here, do a little makeup playtime with me, hear my first thoughts and my impressions, then let's get into it. Not on the ground anymore. I built my desk and my chair yesterday. My husband only helped a little bit. Otherwise, like, I did the desk all by myself. Really proud of it. I didn't do the chair. And I didn't carry the chair up the stairs either because, you know, why do it when you can make a man do it? You know? Anyways, today we're going to be playing with swatching, dissecting, just doing all of the things that we do with a new palette on this channel. And that is the Green Goddess palette from BellaBeauteBar. I'm so utterly excited for this one. If you know anything about me, you know that this is like my style of palette. You know that this is like my color story, my vibe. Like I love it so much. So I do have the palette here. It is just absolutely gorgeous. That first shade, the Balance one, did give me a little bit, you know, of a hard time when I was swatching it, but I feel like we can make it work. I also have a couple of the other things. I think I didn't pick up one thing from this collection, but I did pick up the highlighter here, which is like this gorgeous green one right here. And then I picked up the loose flakes from them, the green wizard. They look like this. I don't know how happy my husband's gonna be about those. He hates when I get shimmer everywhere, but you know, suck it up. And then I also got this liquid chrome in Venus. These are both like eyeshadow, like belong to the eyes type thing. I don't know if I'm gonna end up playing with those here today, as I do really want to play with the palette more specifically. When this is up, I will be in Hawaii, so like I'm just trying to get some content out for y'all and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm super excited for this. Like I said, like this is my color story. This is my vibe. I'm super excited for this. Like this color story is absolutely everything. So without further ado, let's get into this thing. As always, all the products that I use and I mentioned in this video will be linked down below. They're not affiliate links. They're just there for y'all if you see something in my video that, you know, you feel like you need to go check out or something along those lines. I'm going to start by priming my eyes with the REM Beauty Sweetener Concealer in Fair to End, and then setting it with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Translucent Powder. Let me scooch you in. So I really want to play with like femininity and lush and maybe a little bit of like fertility in the inner corner here, just something along those lines. Like this is such a gorgeous palette that I don't know. I don't fully know what I want to do. So there's that. I don't know. Let me just grab a brush and let's get this thing freaking going. Okay, I'm gonna start by using that shade right there called Nourish. I'm gonna take that on my Repper 13 here. Just a little dab of it, and we're gonna bring that into the crease just to start with. Just a light little smooth transition color right here, just right in here. Yeah, if you know anything about me, you know that like I'm into like the boggy witch swamp vibes, and this palette really fits that. I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, just taking that into the crease, blending it upwards here. We're not plopping like a shitload of it into here like I usually do. We're just making like a little bit of a base of something, but I do want it to be there. You know, like I don't want it to just not fully exist. But yeah, just taking it into the crease. So once I have that in there and placed and ready to go, we are going to go in with, I think, that femininity shade right there. We're going to take it on this Blend Bunny L03 brush from their Lens collection here. Just taking a little bit of that to start with, and then bringing it under that shade right here. I'm going to want to make this pop But right now this is more so about placement. So I'm just using this one to go in here, and then I'll probably, you know, maybe switch the brush up. But for right now, just taking it in here, going like this. And I'm going to blend it in and up. But again, it's just more so about the placement right now. This freaking shadow is potent, and I love it. That is insane. Then again, it's like, I said this about, like, in my Nomad video, but I feel the same way about BellaBeauteBar. It's the brand, okay? It's the brand. We know that, we know their formula. We know it's going to be good. We shouldn't sit here and be surprised when it is, but I'm still going to be, because it's just, it's such good shit, okay? I'm going to go in with my Unearthly Cosmetics A5. This is like one of my most favorite like blending brushes. And I'm just going to take it and just go right here. Just blending that upwards into up here for right now. Smoking it out essentially. It's going to look muddy, but that's okay. It fits the vibe. And I'm going to go in with more of the shadow after this. But like I said, I want to blend this up into here. I want to make it muddy. I want to make it ugly. You know? Okay, so once that is there, we're going to go back in with that LO3 from the Blend Bunny. And then we're just going to stamp it in here. Bring it up into here. Go on where we were. We're just stamping it in now. I want that color pigment payoff. This is such a beautiful, like, terracotta color. I adore it. So yeah, just taking it, blending it, stamping it, all the good things. That's such, yeah, I'm really liking that. I'm kind of tempted, so I think I'm gonna go in with just a tiny bit of that Goddess dark brown shade right there. I'm gonna go in with this LO3 brush that I've been using. I've been really liking this, actually. Like, I'm really have been. And then just kind of like smoking it out about out here. And I'm perfectly fine and okay if this ends up looking muddy. It's not the end of the world to me. It fits the vibe. So yeah, just essentially like that, blending it in and about, smoking it out. Because, you know, why not? Why not look like a raccoon? Why not? You know? I think it's time we plop something in here. So I think I'm going to grab my Refer 21. This is my go-to shimmer brush. I'm not going to, like, prime anything. Like I've said, I primed my eyes before, but then I set everything. So, like, this is just kind of like a base. I'm not going to use, like, any, like, I have the Unearthly Glimmer Grass, but I'm not going to use that for right now. But I am going to go in with, I think, that Lush shade right there. It really, really spoke to me. So I think that's what I'm going to go in with, like I said, with my Refer 21. I'm super excited. Taking it and then plopping it into right here. Oh my god. Just all in that space. That is gorgeous. That is, oh my god, okay. Yeah, just taking that into there. That's plopping another layer on. Because I'm a shimmer addict. Oh my god, that is gorgeous. Okay. That is just everything. I freaking love that so incredibly much. I am very tempted to, like, add some, like, darker green out here, but I feel like I shouldn't. But I also am going to, because I have no self-restraint. So I'm going to bring a little bit of that Demeter shade right there, and taking that on my Refer 26. This is, like, my go-to whenever you have, like, a dark shade, and I want to plop it into, like, out here. We're not bringing a lot in. Like, there is barely anything on this brush. You see, we're just plopping a little bit in here, and we're going to blend it out. Just kind of, you know, sparsely plopping that everywhere in this little outer edge here. Like I said, I don't care if it's muddy. I don't care. And we're gonna go in with that LO3 just because, you know, it's a smaller brush rather than that Unearthly one. Yeah, this is just kind of giving me a little bit more of the depth and color that I want. I feel like it works better now. Just taking it forward here a little bit. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so I'm going to go, I realize I haven't used many colors, so maybe we'll bring some more stuff down at the bottom, but I'm gonna go do the rest of my face. I'll come back for blush, highlight, lip details. We are obviously going to play with this highlighter. We are going to do the under eye, and then we'll go over all my thoughts and my opinions on this palette and how I think it works. But that's a thought and opinion. Anyways, you get the point. Realizing I maybe need to figure out the lighting a little bit, but just this is the first go at the new setting, so we're just gonna roll with it. I went in with this NYX Vivid Rich liner in Emerald Empire down here. I did put a little bit more of that green in here just because like I felt like it needed it. For blush, I went in with the Blend Bunny Juicy Cheeks palette, and I went in with that shade right there called Raw because I felt like it fit the need. Okay, so now we are going to go in with this highlighter. This is the one from this collection. It is just absolutely gorgeous. I'm so excited to plop this on my face. You know, just bathe in it and whatnot. So, just going to take a little bit of this on my Refer 14. I have a couple of these. I use this one right here specifically just for highlight for like spots like this. So I'm just going to plop a little bit right here. Oh my god. Yep. A little bit right here. Holy shit. I always plop a little bit right here. I probably should have done this before my brows, but who gives a shit? Oh, that is gorgeous. Okay. A little bit here. Y'all, that is absolutely stunning. I think that is just everything. Okay, I don't know where this brush is from, but this is the one that I use for my highlights. We're just going to plop a little bit of that on. Holy fuck. I'm sorry if I'm swearing, but like that, oh my god. That's, I don't even want to blend it out. I kind of just want to, that's everything. That's gorgeous. Holy moly. Okay. Okay. This is, I think, probably the best highlighter ever, and that's saying a lot because I really, really love the Noctilucent one and the Dewdrops one. But yeah, this is everything and more. Okay, so let's move on and do this under eye. I'm kind of wanting to just smoke it out a little bit down there, and then we can bring that bright fertility shade into the inner corner. Now that I have a swivel chair, I am just never going to do anything else other than swivel in it, and it's just going to be a horrible mess for us here. I'm gonna start by going in, I think, with some of that femininity shade right there. We're gonna take that on my Refer 23 here. So just taking that and bringing that right here the whole way. And then once I have that there, I'm gonna clean that brush off a little bit, and then we're gonna go in with that Demeter shade right there. Yeah, oh my gosh, this palette. We're just gonna take that and then smoke it out here. Just on this outer edge. Yeah, just right there, bringing it forward just a tiny bit. That's gorgeous. Okay. I think I'm gonna bring a little bit of this, of that Lush shade just a little bit forward here. On the lower lash line. So again, still this Refer 23, so just bringing that and just bringing it right here. Because I'm going to plop something else into the inner corner, but just taking a little bit of that and bringing it right here. Ooh, you guys, this is just so gorgeous. Okay, we're gonna do a little something in the inner corner. We're gonna play around with a couple of things. So we're gonna start by taking a little bit of that fertility shade right there. Again, like I said, my Refer 03, trying to not take a lot, and then plopping it right into the inner corner here. That's... I was gonna take this off. Now I gotta work in it. Try to pack for Hawaii, but I'm like, I'll pack all my other stuff and then I'll pack my skincare stuff after this because I want to wear this all day. Okay. I'm very, very tempted to put a little bit of that Earth Mother shade on top. So maybe we'll just take like an itty bitty bit amount of that on the Rephr 03. Just add a little bit on. That's, oh my God. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go plop some mascara on. I'm gonna find a lip, and then I think we're gonna plop this on top over the lip that I end up going with. So just give me a second. Okay, I really like this lip with this, but I'm very tempted to put this eyeshadow on top of this. Just because I feel like it'd be a slight. But I think I'm gonna keep it like this for now. We're just gonna like let it be. Oh my freaking God, do I love this look. I think it is stunning. It is so pretty. I love everything about it. Here is a little up close look at it. I think it is everything and more. It is just so pretty. This highlight is everything. These shadows, oh my gosh, the freaking formula in these is just absolutely insane. I'm so in love with this palette. This look is just stunning. I really love the inner corner. I love the formula of the shadows that I use in the inner corner. Everything just blended together so beautifully. Everything is just sitting wonderfully. It looks so good. I can't stop staring at the highlight though. Like, that is just everything. I love it. I love this palette. I love this highlighter. I'm so excited to play with this and like the little flecks of wherever I put them. I think I put them away. These, I'm so excited to play with all of this at some point. Once I get back, I think I'm hopefully, work depending, I'm really gonna start digging into a lot of like my single shadows. I have some of these ColourPop like Super Shocks. We're really gonna start playing with other stuff rather than just the same stuff that I've been playing with. We're gonna dig deeper. We're gonna, you know, find another groove and explore, and I'm just super excited. But yeah, I absolutely love this palette. I think this palette is just absolutely incredible. 10/10 all around, 5 stars. It's just stunning. This color story is just absolutely everything. I love it so much. Again, like I said, like if you know anything about me, you know, like this type of color story is just me wrapped all up into one, and I love it so much. So if you made it to this point of the video, thank you guys so incredibly much for watching. I love and appreciate every single one of you guys for being here and enjoying my content and watching my content. I love doing this. I love doing reviews. I love playing with makeup. I love exploring the possibilities of eyeshadow and the looks that we can create and the color combos that we can put together. I love doing this. So just thank you guys so incredibly much for being here. It means the world to me. A couple things before you go though. Remember to not be a piece of shit. Don't be homophobic, don't be transphobic, don't be racist. It's 2025. Put your head in your ass and do freaking better. And remember, more is over makeup. Okay. Again, just thank you guys so incredibly much for being here. I love this. I love you. So just, yeah, I can't do this without you. So just thank you guys so much. Remember to do good, be good, and I can't wait to see your cute face next time.